There are lessons we hear over and over again from parents, teachers, and everyone around us, but they never seem to sink in. We nod, we agree, and then we go back to living the same way. But sometimes, life has a way of teaching us in a way we can never forget. This is the story of a young boy who thought discipline was just a boring word for rules. That is, until one holiday with his grandfather taught him that discipline isn't about punishment, it's about shaping who you are, one choice at a time.
Chike was lazy. He hated doing house chores, slept late every day, and left his schoolwork undone. His parents complained constantly, but Chike never seemed to change. When the holiday came, Chike's parents sent him to stay with his grandfather in the village, hoping he would learn some discipline. On the very first morning, Chike slept until the sun was high, but when he came out, he saw his grandfather sitting at the veranda table with a large, empty clay jar beside him. "Good morning, Chike," his grandfather said with a warm smile. "This holiday, we are going to fill this jar together." Chike frowned. "Fill it with what?" "Pebbles," his grandfather said. "Every time you wake up early, complete your chores, or resist wasting time, we will drop a pebble in the jar." At first, Chike found it silly. In the first week, only 2 or 3 pebbles were added, but his grandfather never scolded him. He only waited patiently, holding the jar. Soon, Chike began to change. The sound of the pebbles hitting the jar became strangely satisfying. He started waking early to sweep the compound, helping his grandfather in the garden, and finishing small tasks without being told. Day by day, the jar began to fill, and Chike's pride grew with it. At the end of the holiday, the jar was full. His grandfather called him to sit. "Chike," he said, tapping the jar gently, "this is your life. Each pebble is a moment you chose discipline over laziness. Alone, they seem small, but together, they shape who you are becoming." Chike looked at the jar and smiled. For the first time, he was proud of the person he was growing into. When he returned home, his parents were amazed. Chike had changed. He now woke early, helped around the house, and managed his time well. And in his heart, he imagined a jar filling up, one pebble at a time. This story teaches us that discipline isn't about following strict rules. It's about building yourself, one choice at a time. Every time you wake up on time, complete a task, or resist wasting time, you're dropping a pebble into the jar of your life. At first, it feels small, but just like Chike's jar, those small choices add up until you can clearly see the results: a cleaner room, better grades, stronger habits, and more peace of mind. The truth is, discipline is built daily. You don't need to change your whole life at once. Just choose to do the right thing, one moment at a time, and soon you'll look back and see how far you've come.